Today is Friday, June 21st, 2024. My name is Terry Morgan. We are here to practice Wudang Qigong. This morning I'm going to talk a little bit about the similarities between what we're doing in 4 sets in the Qigong sets and what we're doing in similar movements in Wudang Taiji. I have a couple of things just real quick. I've been absent, sort of. I'm working on something for the new radio drama that I've mentioned, and it's coming together quite nicely. We're going to be working on some things this weekend, and if all goes well, some of the recording will get done. I'm very, very pleased with all of the actors and what we've been able to do so far. It's going to be amazing once we get it done. I would like everybody to join us. I'll be posting some updates and some other things to do with that on this channel. For this morning, set 5, 6, 7, and 8 from Wudang Qigong. Set 5, palm supporting heaven. We have this same movement, slightly different ending. This is from Qigong. Slightly different ending in our Tai Chi set at the very beginning. The ending in Tai Chi, as we're paying attention to this particular movement, a couple of things that we want to distinguish. In Qigong practice, big part of what we're trying to do is develop the internal workmanship, the internal breath, the internal energy, the connection through the whole body, all of the openings and the centers that are connected and engaged through the movement. We want to work on that. We're not so much interested in the application or sending that energy. We want to develop it. We want to keep it. In Tai Chi practice, one of the things that we want to be able to do is to use the movement as an application. What am I doing with this? What might I do with this? As we practice Qigong, right here, sink, settle, pull up through the whole body and push up, and then turn, right? In Tai Chi, exactly the same, with the idea that I could use this. It's possible. I could push, as in pushing something off of me, right? That idea that I have this potential application, push, as part of the movement should be part of what we're paying attention to in Qigong as well. But that sense of focus on how I might use this is limited in our Qigong practice, not because of anything inherent in Qigong practice, because as we're working with our Qigong practice, we want to develop the skill, not expend energy. In Tai Chi practice, sometimes we want to contain that, bring it in and develop it so that as we extend, we have that same connection through the whole body that we have in our Qigong practice. As we begin to extend the energy outward, Fajing in Tai Chi, Fajing, we want to pay attention to keeping that connection even as we press out. Pay attention to the Yongchuan and the ball of the foot, the heel sink down as you sink. Also pay attention to the idea that you want to keep the hip just slightly behind, not directly over, slightly behind, not out here, right? Slightly behind the heels so that you can sink all the way down. Hang on a second, I got a message over here. Alright, I'm going to leave it alone. Fingers crossed it's going to clear itself up. Because on this side, I'm seeing that it's mostly okay. So, I'm going to keep going. As we pay attention to palm supporting heaven, toe candle, pay attention to the alignment through the whole body. Pay attention to the connection between the Laogong and the Yongchuan and the upper Tantian as we push up. Feet about shoulder width apart. Stand straight. Breathe in. Breathe out. Sink. Breathe in. Breathe out. Push. And turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Sink and breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Use the waist. Pay attention to where you put your hips. Pull up even as you sink down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. 2 more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Relax through the whole body. Last time. Sink. And turn the waist. Breathe in, palms up. Breathe out. Press down on both sides. Pull up through the crown of the head. Raise the heels and lower. Stay there. Breathe in. Breathe out. Alright, yay, problem cleared up all by itself. Yay. Magic! Alright, gremlins, I don't know, you call it what you want. As we practice this idea that we're paying attention to the breath, that we're paying attention to the movement, that we're directing the breath along a particular pattern, and that we want to be able to engage the whole body, to use what we're doing, is part of what we're paying attention to. There's a little bit more. In push, yin yang, yang yi, yin and yang both appear. We have push to both sides. In Wudang Taiji, we have push, right? And it goes to the other side as well. As we pay attention to what we're doing with push, it's not just shove my hands out there and push at something, right? There's more to it. That concept that I want to collect internally and extend outward is fundamental to push. That connection through the lower Tantian, right here, right here. It's right there, right there. As I pull in, right, so breathe in, breathe out. Shift, pull in, right here, pull in. Get ready to push. This comes up, out, over, and down. It's very much exaggerated, but that is the idea that we want to have in push. In our Tai Chi form, we have ward off, Pang. Pang is a different concept than push. And both of those are fundamental. Pang, Wu, Ji, An, the four cardinal directions. So as we're practicing, we want to pay attention to, well, what we're doing internally. This circle is part of that. Pay attention to the inner connection. Pay attention to the back leg. Pay attention to keeping the Ming Men, right here, the center and the back, open. Feet about shoulder width apart. Stand straight. Pull up through the crown of the head. Breathe in. Palms up. Breathe out. Sink. And shift right. Push left. Extend. And return. And center. Shift left. Push right. And return. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Keep the connection through the whole body as you move. As you extend, breathe in, breathe out. Stay relaxed. The body should be quiet. Everything is connected. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Use the breath as you extend. Use the lower Tantian. 2 more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last time. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Hands down along both sides. Pull up through the crown of the head. Raise the heels and lower. Stay there. Breathe in. And breathe out. Okay, we have similar kind of connection with turning palm. 思想翻掌. So in Tai Chi, Wudang Taiji, we're here push. 1, 2, 3, 4. 思想翻掌, 4 directions turning palm. 1, 2, 3, 4. That movement in our next Qigong set, 思想翻, turning palm, 翻掌式. As the palms turn over, we have the idea of twist, twist. We also have this raising and pull up, zai, palm. Those basic applications go with what we're doing in the movement. So this twist and extend, this push from underneath, both palms go together. So it's not 1, 2, both together. And the whole body stays connected. This I'm going to emphasize that repeatedly. The more we pay attention to using the inner breath, the inner energy, and using what we can do with the waist and the lower Tantien, the more the whole body needs to stay connected, relaxed, supple, and all the body parts need to work together. Turning palm. Feet about shoulder width apart. Stand straight. Breathe in. Palms up. Breathe out. Press down. Pay attention where you put your hips. And shift right on the left toes. Little step. Palms turn over. Breathe in. Breathe out. Sink. Lift at the same time. Extend outward. Keep the back straight. Whole body stays connected. The movement should be smooth, well placed, well defined. And complete. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. 2 more. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Last time, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Hands down on both sides. Pull up through the crown of the head. Raise the heels and lower. Stay there. Breathe in. Breathe out. All right, we got one more for this morning. Hold the ball. Ward off, pull down. Pound movement. Ward off, pull down. We have this in Tai Chi as well, right? From here. Cloud hands. As we extend for ward off, this idea that there's force that extends. Let me see if I can do this. There's force that extends in this manner, right? This is press. I'm going to press out. Ward off is here. It's got a little bit of a bounce to it. Not nearly as much as I'm doing right there. That's an exaggeration. But it's that idea that there's that bit of bounce just at the end of the movement. Right there. So it doesn't look like you're bouncing, right? No. No. It's an internal, right there, just a little bit. Press is here. That little bit of a difference matters in all of our applications. Press and push are different. Ward off, pull down, ward off is different than push. Pong, ward off, push, and they're different. They should feel different internally as well as have that, there's a little bit of difference that you can see. I can see it. I could show you how to look for it. That difference matters. Also, as we turn here, pay attention to using the waist. My upper arm comes around because my waist brought it there, not because I moved my hand. So if I use my hand, I'm not going to use my waist, I'm just going to use my hand. Okay? Both hands, right? I'm trying not to use my waist. Sorry. I really do have a hard time not doing things sometimes. Alright, I'm going to sink onto my left leg, and I'm just going to use my hands to hold the ball. Okay, that was it. Now, not using hands, using waist. I didn't use my hands. I decided where my hands were going to go, and I set them in motion using the turn and the twist through my waist. I know what the movement is. My body is relaxed and ready to do it. I have an understanding of where I want my hands to end up. It's on this side, both palms facing each other, right? And I'm going to hit that mark. Each time, as both palms connect, you want to feel that connection between the hands and extend that connection as the hands separate into ward off and pull down. Feet about shoulder width apart. Stand straight. Pull up through the crown of the head. Breathe in, palms up. Breathe out. Press down. Shift right. Hold the ball. Little step. Ward off left. Pull down right. Come back to center. Left side. Hold the ball. Step to right. Ward off right. Pull down left. Breathe in. Breathe out. Relax through the body. Extend from underneath. Keep the connection through the whole body. Pay attention to the back leg. Don't forget about it. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. 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 Breathe out. Relax through the back. Keep the waist open. Pay attention to the difference between palm and press. G. One more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Hands down on both sides. Pull up through the crown of the head. Raise the heels and lower. Stay there. Breathe in. And breathe out. And breathe in. And breathe out. Okay. I'm going to stop with this for today. What I'm hoping that today's lesson covers reasonably well is this idea that we have movements in our Qigong set that are almost the same, if not exactly the same, as what we're doing in Wudang Taiji. The internal workmanship, what we're doing internally, what we're trying to develop internally, is fundamentally the same. The emphasis for developing with our Qigong sets is on cultivating, retaining, and building that internal energy. Being able to use it is something that we pay more attention to in Tai Chi. It's not that you can't directly use what we're doing in Qigong. We can. The applications are there. I talked about that this morning. But we don't generally focus on expressing the energy, Taiji, in Qigong. We focus on cultivating the energy, Shenjing. So we want to keep it. We don't want to use it. In Tai Chi, we want that part of application practice that includes how we might use these applications. Peng, Lu, Ji, An, these applications. How might I use Peng? How might I use An? What is An? What's the difference? If that distinction is not clearly present within the entire movement, the application will be incomplete. It's not, I can do this movement and that's what this movement is. No. This is the movement. Now we connect the breath. Now we're going to connect the whole body. Now we're going to reconnect everything again. And now we're going to go back and look at how to use the waist and how to extend that energy. We have to develop it first, right? That is, my hope is that's what I was able to communicate this morning. If not, please let me know. I'll talk about it again. I have the radio show that I'm working on, the old-fashioned radio drama. We are going to be doing some rehearsals this weekend, and fingers crossed we might even get some recording done. I am so looking forward to being able to share what we've been working on with everyone on this channel, as well as all of the other folks that I would like to listen to what we're doing. It's fun, it's family friendly, it's got martial arts in it, of course it does. All right, and hopefully a few smiles and some laughs and interesting characters. Thank you for being here with me this morning. I appreciate it. Thank you for listening. I'll be back.